Hi there guys, so we're going to continue with this. So we're going to put now the animations in here. So I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this as it is, and I'm going to create a new folder, and I'm going to call this my character. Just put it here, animations. Okay, so because it's within already that folder called my character. So animations, I'm going to open that, and I'm going to hit import, and then here we're going to start importing all this. So first I'm going to start with the idle, and we select that. And he automatically knows that this is an animation. He tells them, hey, this is just animation, there is no skin cluster. Do you want to assign it to a skeleton? You say yes, but you need to assign it here yourself because there are several. The moment we have the one that we imported just now, and then the other one that comes with the template. So we have to ignore this and we have to click on the one that you already created or imported. So stuff here is the same. All this, nothing changed. It's just exactly the same. There is no option here for normals or anything like that because we're importing only animation. So we hit import and we have this. Now it's giving us this error, so I don't know, let's ignore that for now. I double click here and you can see now that we have an extra tab in the persona system. We have the skeleton, we have the mesh, we have the physics asset, and now we have another tab called animation. And here we're importing all the animations that we have. And in this case it's just the idle as it is, okay? So we got that now. I'm gonna close that. Okay, and now I'm gonna go into importing the rest. So I'm gonna go here imports, and I'm gonna go into the walk cycle again. Same principle. Take that in. Tell them who you want to assign it to, and then we just import. Okay, that error, I don't know what it is. Hopefully it doesn't bite us in the ass at the end, but I think that should be fine. So I'm going to import. Now we go to walk. Let's look at the run. Same stage, select the actual rig, import. Okay, you can hit import all, I think it will work, but I just like to do it one by one just in case. So we go 3, so we got the idle, we got the run, and we got the walk. So now all those 3 are in. Let's start with the jump. We're going to start with the start of the jump. Again, let's go here, select the rig that you want, import. And you can see here, if you double check, you can see that's the start of the animation, or the jump in this case. Go here, we go into the loop, the one that is floating in the air, import that. Let's go here, select the rig, import selection, and here, and open, go here, select the rig, import. So now we have all the animations, okay? So now that we have all the animation, I'm going to start doing the actual the first stage for the actually making things work here. We have to create something called a blend space. So the blend space, what it does is just a little system, a little sort of, it's actually a code, but it's just being done with a blueprint or some sort of visual aid that you can actually trick in the blueprint to tell them, hey, when the character is moving forward, this is how it's going to move. It's going to go from idle to walk and then to run. And if you want to find the counterpart, what it is that comes with this character, when you hit the play here, you can see that you can go into idle and then go into run, and then based on some key, you can just, in this case, the space bar, that you can make the character jump. Okay, so we have to start with the first step of that. And if you want to find out what this one is, you just have to go into the third person character, not meshes. I've got my character here. I think the equivalent for us, this is our character, the mannequins here, which is the animations. And the animation we have this, which is a third person idle run underscore 2D. It's a blend, it's a type of blend space 1D. You can see, double click here, you will have that little thing that I told you. You can just have to go into one, into idle, walk, and then sort of run. Okay, we have to create that. So this guy put it in the same folder as the animation, the blueprint, and this. So let's go here, okay, and let's do that. So I'm gonna go into my character, I'm gonna go into animation, and I'm gonna create it here. So I'm gonna use anything that I import here. I'm gonna call the underscore my character underscore and whatever. So in this case, I'm gonna go here, create a animation section. You go into animation. It's called the blend space 1D. You click on this one, not this one. This one is more complicated. This is 4 point. This is only for 1 point. So, and you choose which one rig you want to use. Just pick a selection, pick a skeleton. So I click that, and I'm gonna call it my character underscore blend space. Okay, I can have it scripted. And then here at the moment there is nothing. It's just gone with this sort of starting point. So now what we have to put here is one thing. We need to first change this, which is at the moment is called none. And none, what it means is a variable that we're going to be using here. This variable will go from 0 to 100, and it's called none at the moment. So we need to rename it speed with capital S, because that's how the blueprint that we're going to steal from the third person template needs that variable called speed. So but let's set it up first, the actual system here. Now here we have 4 sections. Leave it like that. You can change those sections, I think, somewhere here when you, I think it's the horizontal axis. You can put the number of sections. You see, you can increase to more sections, but we're just gonna keep it as it is. I think we're gonna start here with a value of 375, because that's how it is in the actual original third person. We can change that. I think that's had to be related to the actual speed of the character. And you can see that we put the 375. It came here automatically. None hasn't been changed, and it needs to be changed to this speed with capital S. It's important, it has to be the capital S, guys, otherwise it might give you an error when you compile the blueprint. So first thing we need to do is we need to drag the idle in the left hand corner here, so we know that we're going to start from an idle. Then we're going to go into a walk cycle, which is around his section. You can put it in here, but I think it's easier if you put it there, because it will be fast. It will go faster to go from idle to run to walk as it is from walk all the way to run. So we're going to put it here. You can see this little green button. If you move it around, you can see as the speed is 46. When the speed is 100 or 95, then you are walking. When it goes faster, then you should put something else here. At the moment it's not there. And for that we need to put the run cycle. We need to put it all the way here. So we know now that we established when it's 0, we're in idle. When the numbers goes towards nearly 100, then we're talking about a walk cycle. And then when it keep going, and then when it's nearly 350 or 370 something, then it reaches a full blend into the actual run cycle. Okay, so you see that we change speed here, and speed is there, and that's it. That's all we have to do for this, guys. This is we say this, and we make sure it's working. Okay, and now we have this. So we have the equivalent of what is it? Mannequin animation. We just did this. Okay, which is the blend space 1D. If you double click here, you know that this is exactly the same thing we did. Okay, we just blend here to walk, and then here to run. Okay, that's what we did. So we have one step done. So I'm gonna stop this here, and then I'm gonna come back to the other one, which is actually doing the blueprints. We're gonna start taking all the stuff from the other one, and then bring it back in, and then see if we can just replicate the other part, which is this blueprint. This is the animation blueprint. This, double click on this. It is a little bit more complex. It's got more stuff in it, so you can see that it has some things that we need to recreate. You know, the event, all this stuff here. We need to recreate this. We need to recreate these variables because that's the one they need. You see the speed is here already. We need to recreate this stuff here. Double click, you see there's more stuff in it inside. So we have to copy and paste all that stuff and then just use it. Okay. So I'm going to leave that open here for now, so because we know we can actually copy it from this. So I'm going to stop this now, and I'm going to come back with the next tutorial. Okay, thank you very much. All right, bye bye.